All right, I am going to fish for some channel catfish here during a cold winter night. And I have me some fresh shad to put out there in hopes that they're actually here and they're actually hungry. You never really know until you throw. And I'm not the only one that says that. And I tell you what, it is getting colder by the minute. I think it's going to be like 17 or 18 degrees tonight. And here I am fishing at my local park. I just want to see if I can catch another cool looking, really yellow channel catfish. Because the last time I fished at this park, or actually at this creek, which was further upstream, I caught the most yellow channel catfish I've ever seen. So maybe I get lucky tonight and catch a relative of that fish. Now I don't have a campfire here, however, I do have my truck just off screen, and that's where I'm going to live. I'm going to live in my truck with the heat on. So hopefully one of the bigger channel catfish doesn't decide to pull in everything into the water. I do have some rocks holding down my cart, but if it's big enough, it might pull the whole thing in. Wish me luck. There was the first bite of the night. And here I am falling asleep at the truck. That'd be really bad if I fell asleep and then woke up to no fishing rods. Especially if a big fish took it in the water. Which is quite possible here. My biggest flathead catfish came from this waterway and it was 45 pounds. I will say this spot has been unlucky for me. I've tried it a couple of times and haven't caught anything in a while. I was hoping tonight would change my luck. Now because this is shad, I'm going to reel this in and check the hook. It could have stripped it right off the hook. Nope, still there. Nice piece of shad. Hey, I'm hearing an owl. Hope that's good luck. There we go. Oh no. I actually walked over here because because I thought this one was getting pulled on a little bit, and then this one got hit like that. Maybe he's still here. Oh yeah. Huh. Well, very cool. Hey, the moon is up too. We got a full moon. Oh, he's got a little weight to him. I've not figured out like the weight calculations on these new rods. Every fish feels heavy. Cool. Not skunked if I can get it landed. Now I gotta go down an icy embankment to land this fish. Or can I drag him up the icy embankment? He is pretty heavy. Probably the worst way to land a fish. And I didn't want to fall down all this ice and snow. Now that is a healthy sized channel catfish. Exactly what I was looking for here. Very cool. Very cold. It is freezing cold out here. And this guy is probably freezing as well. So I need to get him back in the water pretty quick so his skin doesn't freeze on him. Very cool. Good sized one. Ow! He is chomping down on my finger. I'm just going to take him over here to the dock and throw him in. Now that made it worth coming out here in the freezing cold. And he took my bait. Now the bait I'm using is whole, nearly frozen gizzard shad that I'm cutting up into small pieces. I actually got this from Big Fish Outfitters. They usually have them year round, so you can buy a dozen to put in a bag and go catfishing with. Or if you have a bait tank, you can keep them alive. Now, I'm not affiliated with Big Fish. I just know Dave, the owner, and he's a really cool guy. Now, I'm not using the headpiece because, I don't know, for whatever reason, I think that the chunk pieces have a better chance at catching channel catfish. So that's why I'm using them. Now, if you think I should be using a headpiece on one of these two rods, just let me know in the comments below. Now I have this rod cast out more towards the channel because this is like a big cove over here. So I think I'm going to reel this one in and put it more towards the channel. And also check the bait. Make sure, like, you know, the creek chubs or even crawfish haven't ate the bait off the hook, since it's such, you know, small piece of bait. Whoa. Still there. Try to do this without crossing my lines. perfect. Angry bird. Yeah, I hear you. All right. Maybe I can get another fish tonight. Back to the worm truck. Got hit again. There must be some really small channel cats out there. Or maybe it's a big creek chub. I've actually seen creek chubs caught here in cast nets before. Oh. Did I get him? Oh, yes I did. Or maybe he was there the whole time. I don't know. Huh. It's been a lucky rod tonight. And getting 2 fish here is really good because I normally only get 1. Now, of course, this could be the same fish. You never know. A little bit smaller, I think. Oh yeah, definitely smaller. All right. A little bit smaller, but I'll take them. He's got a little yellow on him. Not quite as yellow as that other one. My black lights are probably messing with the colors a little bit. Another channel cat. Very cool. 2 channel cats under the wolf moon. Now I'm going to let this guy go real quick. Now I was reading while I was waiting on these fish to bite that the first full moon of January is called the wolf moon, which means we got a wolf moon tonight. Full moons are usually good times to fish as well, especially for predator fish because, you know, they can see a little bit in the dark because of the full moon. I've heard of giant flatheads caught on full moons, like in spring and summer and fall. Blue catfish and channel catfish, not so much. I'd say the flatheads are more of a predator catfish than the rest of them, although they will all eat live bait. And another nice piece of gizzard shad, small gizzards. Now I don't know much more as to why they call it a wolf moon. I might look that up. If you have any interesting information about the wolf moon, leave a comment below. Did I just see both of them get hit? think this one got hit, and this one is still getting nibbled on. I left my truck running. I was hoping to demonstrate a sweeping hook set, because with circle hooks you can do a sweeping hook set to set the hook. You just can't Mike Iaconelli it. But I think it's just like something small tapping on it. I can tell it's just like, kind of reminds me of a, potentially a turtle. It's really, really cold for it to be a turtle. Come on, nibble again. Well, I guess I'm not going to get to show you it. It has been, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours since I caught that other fish. That was a little bit more than a sweeping hook set, and I missed it. Yep. Well, I'm going to reel this in and show you what I'm using right after I turn the truck off so you can hear me better. No bait. I know in my last video someone was asking me what rod and reel I was using. And the rod is the new Akuma Cat Slayer rods. This is an 8-foot medium heavy spinning rod. And I've got the size 6000 Akuma Avenger bait runner. I got the bait runner just in case I want to try carp fishing with this. You get 2 drags. You got a drag up here for when you're fighting the fish, and then a drag back here for when you want the fish to run with your bait. Now, I keep mine locked down most of the time when I'm fishing from the bank. However, if you're fishing for carp, usually, you know, you let the carp run with your bait. That's something I need to do a little bit more of, is do, you know, some carp fishing. I still have not caught my trophy-sized carp yet. I have caught trophy-sized channel catfish, a lot of trophy-sized blues, and a few trophy-sized flatheads. Anyway, I think I'm going to reel this one up and head back to the warm house in my warm truck. It is really cold out here. Even though it's so cold, it's been a good night, and I'd take this night out of any other night. Now, as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch this video. I really, really appreciate it. And I am closing this pretty quick because my camera is about to die. The battery is almost completely gone. So hopefully nothing will grab this before I reel it up after the closing. And yes, I do a lot of YouTube technobabble from time to time on this channel. In fact, I did a TikTok tonight of behind the scenes of, you know, how I was filming here. So if you check me out on TikTok, you can see that short video. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time. Hey, I got it in before the camera died. Had a leaf and no bait.